Alright, let's see if this thing will work right for me here. What I'm trying to do is just kind of show how my workflow is when I'm trying to post things on Facebook. My idea is that I like to get the most mileage possible out of whatever it is that I'm posting. So if I log into Facebook real quick here, I've already got some pictures that I feel like I want to upload. I feel like I've already edited them, put some watermarks on them, and it's about this recent event that we had at the marquee, or a recent event that I was involved with. So in the group that I belong to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on, like a lot of times you can just post stuff. You can post a picture. It gives you an option to upload a picture, but then that goes to the wall. You also have the option to, right there, create a photo album. I usually like to create photo albums because then you can keep all the pictures together. So I've already got a folder where I've kind of gone through the pictures and I kind of titled them appropriately to based upon what I wanted them to. I wanted to be able to find them later. So the event was called Wild Out Wednesdays. So I click on Create Photo Album, and by default, it just kind of gives me this date here of January or whatever. But I already kind of wanted a title that I wanted to make it, so I'm going to change that default date to this name that I chose, which is a little more descriptive. And normally I would put something here, but I've in the describe the album immediately. But what I found is that sometimes when you do that, it doesn't let you continue. I'm also going to put a place there. I'm going to put that it was in the Marquee Ballroom, so theoretically if somebody searches for that, you'll find images that were taken at the Marquee Ballroom. And like I said, I usually try to put a description, a very detailed description of the album, but when I'm uploading pictures, I found that sometimes it gets in the way. So what I'll do is I'll take that same description that I've got here, that I've already kind of typed up, and what I'm trying to do is tag or describe every picture with as much detail as I think might be possible. So I'll just copy that from I already typed it up in Notepad. I'm going to put this in the section under each picture. And that will hopefully be the same thing that I title the album. Sometimes I might make changes, but for the most part, I try to be efficient, I guess, and have roughly the same kind of description rather than no description. I don't like to just describe the album and then have each picture as part of that album, because sometimes I feel like you can get more mileage out of a picture with by tagging your friends in each picture. So each person that I tag theoretically would see that picture show up on their Facebook profile. Now, if that picture shows up on their Facebook profile and that's all that their friends get to see is just that one picture, that one picture will at least have the entire description of the album within that one picture. And the thought there is that if there's something to try to get across, and in this particular scenario, I want to promote that there is a newly created fan page. And so I'm thinking that anybody that gets tagged in these pictures, if any of their friends actually look at the description here, they should be able to see right there that we've got a fan page. They should be able to see the location where we did the event at, and should be able to see, whatever kind of information that I'm trying to promote. And it doesn't always work, but theoretically it's free. It doesn't cost anything other than a little bit of time to go through and give a really detailed description on each picture. And for right now, I'm posting this in a group that is actually a private group. So the only folks that will get to see this are members of the group. But like I said, I'm trying to get more mileage. So what I will eventually do is post it in another group so that folks will get to see it in a public group. Now, this is the event page, and I like how when I went to I clicked on one of the links in the description and it took me over to the event page. And like, by example, here's another here's another album that I have, and in this album I also created the individual description, and this one in particular, this one is a little more specific in that it's describing what's happening, but then I also tagged the place where we're at so folks could actually go to that place on Facebook, and then on that page it should show any pictures that were taken there. But if I pick another photo album like this one, this Rescuepeas book launch, I didn't take a lot of pictures, but what I did is I gave the detailed description, said where it was at, told what it's about, that it's at Palette 23, and that Palette 23, you click on that, theoretically it would show you all pictures that are taken at Palette 23. That gives them a little plug. And then also I put the actual other resources. Since this is a actual website, you can click on that website and it will go to that particular website. But then, for instance, on this picture is from that event, and what I took time to do is find that I had 3 Facebook friends in this picture. And what will eventually pop up over here on the side, maybe, will be the information that I put there, like here. So it shows the different Facebook friends that I have that I tagged in this image, and it also shows that it's at Palette 23. So because I tag each one of those Facebook friends, it will show up on their page, and because it has this full description there, it further promotes whatever it happens to be that I'm trying to promote. And since this was a book launch and the title of the book was Rescuepeas, then I wanted to make sure that it had the Rescuepeas page and the Rescuepeas or web page and the Facebook fan page for that site. So I'll click on that and they might open up in a second here. And well, there it is. There's the Rescuepeas fan page and there's the Rescuepeas website. Now I don't know, I don't have any tracking to determine, how many links come from this particular photo or from Facebook, but at least that's, in my opinion, something. And also, like I said, Palette 23, I can open up that and it'll show us stuff going on there. And so many people have liked this, so in my opinion, this was fairly successful to be able to not only tag the picture, but put a full description of what was happening at that event. And like I said, different links to further promote. Now, let's see here. That's about it. This will eventually post, and I'm not going to continue and belabor this whole video with that, waiting for it to post, but you kind of get the idea. I try to go what I feel is the extra mile to put more details to let you know what's going on and to be able to further promote what's happening when I post pictures on Facebook. Thanks for listening.